I was having a conversation with my dad about I'd say a year ago, and we were talking about, back in his day, he couldn't even imagine the internet or smartphones or smart TVs, big flat screen TVs. That's just something you didn't think about. When people back then thought about the future, they thought about flying cars and et cetera, et cetera. And, I was born a while ago, and I grew up in this technology sort of world with smartphones and smart TVs, and so this is all normal to me. But older people, not so normal. They grew up in a different time period, a different place. Where am I going with this? Apple has announced their Vision Pro headset or whatever, and I think it's crazy. The conversation that we had a year ago about him talking led into, what would the future look like? And I'm like, I cannot imagine not having a phone, right? Or not having a TV. How do you even replace that? It's a physical thing. Like, how do you replace a phone or a TV? Apple has done just that. They have replaced your cell phone, and they have replaced a TV by wearing their Apple Vision Pro goggles or whatever. They look dumb. But here, bear with me. I'm going to get somewhere. It's not as dumb as you think, okay? I will not be buying it. It's $3,500, but, I will definitely use one in the future. It projects the 4K pixels, and you've seen it already. You don't need this video to tell you what you've seen and not seen. But it replaces a phone. It replaces a laptop. People are dunking on it right now, saying it looks stupid, it has goggles, things like that. But back in the day, when the first Macintosh came out, that all cost, I saw a stat like $7,000, something along that line. And nobody had $7,000 back in 1975, let's say, when it came out, whenever it came out, 1984 even. And, these universities bought the computers and people would use it at the place. But the computer was a revolutionary device. It connected people from all around the world through just typing, right? And here Apple comes out with something virtual reality. It scans your fucking face and makes a 3D model of that. And it blows my mind. People are dunking on it. It looks stupid. Goggles, who would pay for that? This is the 2020s iPhone. Like the 2010s, you saw the iPhone become modern, right? Modernized. I think it really became like staple when they took off the button and the headphone jack and all the scam stuff they did, and they made it like iPhone X, like just crisp and clean. That's when I think they really modernized it and made it like, wow, this is modern tech that anybody can own, before the buttons and whatever. But the Apple Vision Pro, they're gonna make a consumer version, the Apple Vision. It'll be like $1,500 or $1,750, half the price, whatever. But people are dunking on it. This will become a thing. People will forget that this was ever a stupid idea. The iPhone was announced in 2008, okay? And people thought, I don't know what people were thinking back then. I was sucking my thumb, but I don't know if people latched onto the idea all of a sudden, The iPhone was revolutionary. Apple is making this thing like, it's crazy. It blows my mind, actually. It blows my mind. But I think the hate is I think it's pushing stuff forward, but at the same time, you don't want this Apple Vision Pro to take over your life, There's some people, me included, I'm just gonna shamelessly say it, who wake up, first thing they do, what's the first thing they do? They check their phone, okay? The phone is like a physical device. The phone, you have to pick it up. That's still like, God, I'm thinking about this. That's still like work, you know what I mean? And VR headsets in the past, people are like, oh, you gotta put it on, you gotta plug the cord in, play Job Simulator, like crappy game. Now, People can leave their headset on the stand and they can go to bed, they can wake up and put the headset on and be in that all day. Because it's mixed reality, it's like you can just have it on all day and do whatever. You know, before with a phone, you had to you know, pick it up and it's like a phone. You gotta put it in your pocket, you gotta do this, this, and this. They're not totally connected to you all the time. You're like forcing yourself. Imagine if somebody put on that Apple headset all day. They don't even have to do anything. They can go to the bathroom with it on, you know what I mean? They can do anything with the headset. And yeah, I do think it's more of a ploy to make people more connected to the internet and to the metaverse. I don't even want to say that word, but you know, the more you're connected, you see. Imagine seeing a fucking ad you wake up, put this on, you're walking around, an ad in your house, like an ad that pops up. It's like, God, I really want to edit this video and put in like this YouTube video I saw where the dude's like, it was like what reality would be, where you have like these floating ads walking around, and I think it was. I'm gonna play the video right now. I'm not just gonna upload this straight to YouTube, but.
Olá, me chamo Maria.
That is literally the future we are going to live in. It's gonna be insane, and I think people aren't adopting it right away. I'm not gonna use it for ill intentions. You know, maybe it could improve my life in some ways. I know it's meant for like entertainment and whatever, you know, just laptop work. Maybe it could improve my life. I'm not gonna let it overtake my life like this phone that I have right now. But man, just thinking about this is just so like, it's exciting and also depressing. Like, it's exciting we've come this far. The iPhone launched in 2008, and 15 years later, you have a mixed reality headset where you could probably drive with it. Like, I could probably have this on my head, and the ad will be like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. Oh, my battery is getting low, but man, once it becomes consumer related, once it becomes easy to use, once they become like glasses, that's when everyone's gonna adopt this, and this will be the norm. Okay, we're living in a dystopian future here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But who am I? Just a delivery driver working for the Big D company. So these are just my thoughts. This is just my diary. Okay, I am gonna put that video in, so you would have saw that back there. All right, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye.